What's happening, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving back into the variety pack from Founders, brand spanking new to distribution. This time it is the Winter Bock that is included in the pack. This is 6% ABV, it's a lager, and we have smooth toasted malt, notes of caramel, and cacao, or cocoa for you cocoa lovers and haters, connoisseurs. Okay, fine. Let's get into this one, guys. Again, this is one of the 4 options in the new variety pack. You'll get it for about 18, 19 bucks, 20 bucks max. And again, you haven't seen this, so this is brand new to distribution. I am going to check this out with you guys and get it into the glass. Let's get into this review. So as we're pouring, guys, she's indeed a dark lager, little Bock action. Beautiful beige head sitting on the top, and that's like caramel in the glass. Looks really nice. Look at that nice head retention. Looks awesome. Little amber caramel. And the canned on date, I think they're all the same. This one's a little bit different than the other one, 8/26/24. So that was my biggest gripe about this pack, is that it was just dropped into distribution and it's 2 months old. So today is October 30th, time of recording, and this is more than 2 months old. I don't know why, but it's the mass distribution monster for you guys. Founders is probably sending these everywhere, so that's what we get for large corporations, but it's what is in that pack. Let's see if this is still darn good beer. So again, it looks really nice. We have some pretty well-carved liquid going up to the top here, and you have the appearance. I don't need to go into more detail. Looks like your standard Bock, at least a dark Bock. Let's get into this one. Nose. Yeah, I mean, it's not that fancy. I mean, again, there's notes of like caramel sweetness. There's a little bit of toasted grains in here, a little bit of rye bread. But I don't know, I mean, there's definitely like a caramel sweetness, a little bit of this velvety malt bill that's building on the nose, and it smells very clean. There is a little bit of grit to it. It's not too clean where it comes off underwhelming. But it smells nice. I mean, it smells almost like a Yingling to some degree. I don't know, that just came to mind. So Winter Bock Lager, I'm not gonna go into more detail about the nose. It's about what it tastes like, guys. Let's get into this. Cheers, cheers, Founders. She is smooth, there's no doubt. 6%, this drink's really light for 6%, like almost too light. I feel like there should be a heavier body through the middle on the palate, and there's not. It's very clean. And it finishes still very dry. It feels like Founders always finds a way to dry out their beers. They're extremely dry beers, but this one's incredibly drinkable. Again, almost airy and fluid through the middle, underwhelming on the malt end of the category. It's still smooth and velvety though. The caramel sweetness is the most dominant thing. It hits you from start to finish. It's not fancy, but it's very constant. It doesn't go away. Maybe just a touch of bittering on the back end, nothing too ridiculous. And it's so windy out in northern Michigan. Wow, hopefully the tree doesn't fall on me while I'm mid-review. You guys will know. So this is good. It is, there's like cocoa dust, cocoa powder in here. It's very faint, very subtle. Again, I think the biggest thing is the smooth, velvety drinkability it brings to the table at 6%. It's not a low ABV beer. And again, for as light as the body comes across, I'm surprised it has as much flavor as it does. But 6% is drinking really well here. It's not a fancy beer. It's not meant to be. It feels like an awesome dark lager with caramel sweetness and a small hint of cocoa dust, guys, cocoa powder. There's not much else to say. This is a very nice beer that I would drink again, but it's not gonna blow you away. It's not gonna be, you know, tickling your fancy and blowing your socks off. Impressed by the smoothness, impressed by the drinkability at 6%. Good winter beer. They've really accomplished what I think their goal was. These are very good winter options, and this one no different. We've never seen this from Founders, I don't believe. So this will be my first time, and I enjoy it. So rating, if you like European beers, if you like lagers and Bocks, this is gonna be right up your alley. I do tend to like these, but again, it's not the most fancy beer in the whole world. It's just good. So 3.9 out of 5. Yeah, that's where I'm sitting with this one, guys. It's been the Winter Bock from Founders. Thank you so much for being here. We're gonna pour a beer, pour Michigan beer.